Okay, let's try my luck again. Hopefully I'm not going to be hacked or lose on connection or lose on time in a winning position or something like that, or something horrible. I just want to avoid all the horrible things, focus on the positive. And am I in the rating pool waiting to be paired? Yes, waiting to be paired. So, Sunday set off for Torquay, home of 40 Towers. So that's where the British Chess Championship is, but I didn't manage to qualify this year, unfortunately, so I'm playing in the section called the Major Open, which is an open tournament. Should be good fun anyway. 1 game a day, 3-day time controls. I think the Liverpool experience last year was pretty fantastic, even though the first week I was getting quite miserable because I was like getting beaten up in the first week. The second week I managed to strike my first few wins and ended up with a respectable score for my rating, 4.5 out of 11, but it's just such a tough tournament. So in a way I think the Major Open will be more of a holiday. Hopefully I can win a few games. Right, so on 1812, really going into the depths here of the red players at the moment. Right, just have to try and play my best, regardless of opponent's rating. I'll take on C3. Play knight C6. B6, maybe just try to provoke the opponent a bit. C8, D6 and E5. Trying to close the centre. Oh, this bishop's not great. He's going to play D5. If he's not careful, rook E8 and just he takes D. So he's going to close the centre. Might have E4 if he plays F4. So knight F5, bishop A6, the C4 pawn. Classic sort of Nimzo-Indian stuff. This bishop on B2 just looks awful. I think it's like accident though, isn't it? When someone's being positionally like murdered, I think it's going to lead to an unhealthy accident later. Unless this bishop really is going to spring to life later, but only if I let it. I think so. E4 might be a bit too committal. I don't need to do that. How about knight A5? I could just wait for F4 from white, then E4, because I don't want F3 biting this E4 pawn. Okay, I could play E4 here though. Maybe. Bishop moves back, Queen D7, F3. Do I wait? Could still wait with Queen D7. If we can get to A4 of the Queen, not A4, then C4 on target. So I'm not convinced by this bishop. So as long as I don't dissolve these pawns, I don't mind taking on F4 and having another target on E4. This bishop, I suppose, could come back like this, which he's doing. It's about H6 to stop any. I'm going to get hacked, aren't I? I'm going to get hacked here once he moves the knight. Oh god. Okay, emergency knight H7s. So I'm ready to pounce on the dark squares. All that rook E7 and the other rook. She's going to play for F4. I'm going to be ready and waiting to just play E takes F4. Did I need to allow this? No! Oh my god, there's Queen G4 if I'm not careful. I've got to stop Queen G4. I think anything, just, I don't know, sack the exchange, anything, F6. Ah, dear, oh dear. Bishop C8. Can I go to the ending and then gang up on C4 rather cheekily? Yes. Alright, I'll get the E5 square or not. If I don't, then D6 might be good for the knight anyway. So bishop A6. Try and win the C4 pawn. Okay, so I want to take this and get a knight to D6 later. Oh, do I need to take on C4 immediately? In any case, is it worth it? I think it is worth it because the knight on C4 would be really good if he ever took. But then he might have A5. But then maybe I can just play B5. So I think I will take. Okay. Compensation for the exchange. So A5, though, is the problem. If I can play A5 myself, then the knight's pretty fantastic there. There's no way of attacking it, almost. So, just let me play it. So it's actually protecting B6 as well. Now what to do with this knight over here? Knight F8. Press Rook D6. Knight D7. Or Rook D6 and Knight D7. So just hold on a bit. Well, to B6. Okay, he's keen to open up the position. At H5. G6. I can get an F5. Oh, I've got a nice knight on G4 potentially. Knight on G4. Is he really going to sack the exchange? No. Okay, try and guard F6. Mind you, I've given an entry point now. So do I want to come back? Play Knight D6. Yep, the knight can be attacked after all. Right, Knight F7. Protects against Rook G4 and Bishop F6 and Bishop E5. Oh, he's giving up his Rook. Glad about that, because this is, yeah, makes it a bit easier. Yeah, not that convincing though. Unnecessary H6, just H6. Once H6 is played, this knight coming back to F5 is a very good plan because there's no G6. So nice from the opponent. I think I had to do this because Queen G4 and then Knight H6. If I'd moved my Rook, started to get a bit nasty. I'd rather be the exchange down here because I can pick up C4. So it wasn't too bad as far as exchange downs go. But he might have missed. Just in this position, just taking on G4. Oh no, I'm protecting E5 at the moment. But here, taking on G4. And then Bishop F6 and Bishop E5. In this position, yeah, he's better. Anyway, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.